Hey guys, and welcome to our very first episode of Rust News. We're just going to go over a couple Rust related items from the past week or two that you might have missed. We should probably start off with the coolest product of Garry's work, the new GUI and menu system.
Garry says he doesn't want a pop-up menu where you have to use your cursor to select items because he feels like it'll take you out of the game, so this is his solution. It's a 3D menu where you select your actions by looking up and down, no cursor involved. Garry says that in the future he wants to make it so that when you are looking at a lootable object like this, you can just press the menu button down and it will automatically detect what you are looking at and open the loot menu. It's still going to be a while before this is actually implemented, but that's just what the menus will look like in the future.
Next, the new version of Rust has launched on Steam, and if you don't know what that's about, Garry is splitting Rust into two versions. One version will continue to be updated, which is the newly launched one dubbed the Experimental Branch, but a current version will stay as is for all the people who like Rust how it is now. The new version isn't compatible with any servers yet, but still, it's there.
A couple of new items are being added, and some models are being updated. The rad pill textures has changed, which sucks because now we have to make a new prop for our Oxide sequel, wink wink. Apples will be added, coming in red, green, and what looks like a rotten apple model here, although to me it just looks like a golden apple from Minecraft or something.
From this picture, it looks like the bandages may be getting a remodel, or they're adding some sort of new medical sleeping mat or something. It's kinda hard to tell, no other information is given. Some concept art for new shelters is out. It looks as though one or all of these three designs might replace the wood shack, or become an alternate method of keeping the rain off for the first few nights. The leaf-covered tent looks awesome, but I'd love to be able to live in a hole in the ground as well, so we'll have to see what they decide to do with these.
It looks like Tom did shit all this week. Maybe he was sick. Last week, if you missed it, the deer, bear, and barrel models were updated, and they've created a model for a new hammer tool, which will likely be used to remove misplaced building parts. In other news, on April 12th, Garry finally got back to 1 poop a day, which felt great. Unfortunately, 2 days later, tragedy struck. Garry ate 4 oranges, which cured his sore throat, but left him with some nasty diarrhea.
If you're interested in seeing what new Rust items might be coming in the future, you can always check admin.playrust.com for a list of items people have been working on. Under the Approved Items tab, you'll find a bunch of cool new stuff, including bear meat and black raspberries. There's a rogue idiot impersonating Garry on Twitter lately, so be careful that you're following Garry Newman, not Gart Newman.
If you guys want to be the first to know what Rust holds in the future, visit trello.com/rust-main. That's where all Rust updates go first. For example, soon they're going to be adding an FPS counter as well as a field of view slider. That's about it for recent Rust news. If you enjoyed or want to stay up to date on future Rust updates, you might want to subscribe or follow us on Twitter at RustTips. Thanks for watching guys, and we hope to see you all next time.